Jeez. Boy, zombies sure can run fast. Who knew? Well, I do need my beauty sleep. Wonder if there's any place I can stay. I guess I could go to this hotel that just suddenly appeared. Hello, my good person. One room for tonight. Preferably one with stains, a broken bed, and maybe a TV with one game if possible. I feel like it's gonna be one of those nights, you know what I mean? Yeah, you do. 2 minutes. I've never seen this game before. I wonder what it's like. There's only one way to find out. Sorry. So, as you can tell, Gregory's horror show is actually a TV show. It's actually a Japanese TV series that is pretty much exactly what the game is. You go into a hotel where a man named Gregory appears and offers you a room, and how about we just leave it there? We don't need anything to be spoiled now, do we? So get your Pepsi, get your popcorn, and get your Pepsi, because this is gonna be a spooky one. What's my name? Eggins. What's my gender? Why, Professor Oak? Wonderful! Well, this choice actually does change your character to be male or female, which is a pretty nice detail. Well, as said, we go to our bed and apparently we got killed, or we've just been trapped in Gregory house. I know this because frickin' Death told me himself. Apparently I need to help him get the lost souls wandering around this hotel, and in return he'll help me escape. 12 souls to be exact. So we wake up and start the game, and man, do I love this art style. It's just like box people with paper or hands, and I love it so much. Well, in this game, as you can probably tell with your eyes, you can walk around in this 3D environment. The controls are pretty decent, and you can even turn on tank controls, which I don't know why you would want to do that. But the other thing I don't really like is the camera. It's kind of a little bit shitty, but you can go into first person, which, Jesus Christ, I love this feature so much. The camera is so much better here, apart from when you're running. It just takes so long to turn around, and plus you can't even interact with anything. So the only reason why I would do it is just so I can actually see what's in front of me, because some cameras in the world just don't like me seeing where I want to go apparently. We leave the room to find out who's fucking screaming. It's 3 AM! We take a little peep through the cat hole and hey, it's a cat. They notice us however and want to talk to us, but we need the key from Gregory. I politely ask and he tells me that he was once a beautiful cat creature thing who had silky fur, yada yada yada. But one day during the night, someone came in and sewed everything shut. Eyes, mouths, ears. Jesus, what the hell? He warns us not to go in his room for fear of being attacked.
The manager of this hotel, I simply cannot allow you to have that key.
He refuses. He straight up denies it. Then he immediately leaves the key alone. Well, that right there, that just told us that every single guest has a routine, such as Gregory as he does his rounds of the house at 12:30. You can even write down their schedule in the room once you stalk them enough. Yeah, stalking! We go back to the Kit Kat, but before that, Gregory gives us a map. Oh, thank Albert. I don't have to draw on myself. It even has symbols of the characters. Jesus, this game is making me love it even more. Why didn't I have this as a kid? Maybe there was a reason.
You think I'm scary?
Mate, your clothes are scary. When was the last time you seen your tailor?
Don't need your sympathy.
Well, that's good, you ain't getting it. He tells us that the guests won't give up their souls easily, and we will need to find their weak points to take it from them, such as spying through them through the keyholes. He teaches us by making us go outside and do it, even though we had to actually look for a keyhole to actually start this whole conversation. It turns out his weakness is food, and by spying on him we learned that if we go too fast it alerts the person on the other side, so I gotta be all slow like. But also we learn that he wants something sweet, not too cold, not too hot. Pop-Tarts! He gives us a soul and tells us to go to bed, revealing the next guest to take a soul from... uncomfortable. We go outside to see this little scamp throwing banana peels on the zip floor.
Someone stepped on it and had an accident.
That gives me an idea. Yo, do you want to play Tetris? I'd make a great sacrifice, you say? I've never been great in anything before. Wow. Well, James informs us that the bananas are in the kitchen, so we need to get a banana and place it without her noticing. We wait for her to go back to her room and place a banana peel down, and knock on the door and get ready for the best prank video you've ever seen. A broken spine? Just simply sublime. Apparently, Catherine's really angry that we broke her spine and took her soul. Guess some people just can't take a joke anymore. So the next time we see her, she's gonna chase us, and if she catches us, which I will not allow that to happen because I'm faster than the speed of sound, she will make us witness a horror show, aka she fucking sticks a needle into your head, which depletes your mentality meter, and if it goes all the way down, you go insane. Yay! Well, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial. It's up to you to gather clues about how you're gonna get the souls from the guests, when they're gonna be at certain places at certain times, so you can plan stakeouts, such as with our next guest.
You know my name.
I love him. Judgy makes judgments, if you couldn't tell. So in order to pass his test or whatever, we need to get a simple of our problems. Well, now that's out of the way, we can go around the house freely. Like visiting the gift shop perhaps? Maybe, yes, Where you can exchange your stuff for maybe some cool stuff depending on how valuable it is. You can get stuff that you might need, get souls, you can get temporary power-ups, and you could even buy books so you can read them in your room to increase your mentality back to full. And I thought when I kept on reading, I upgraded it. So I spent all that time reading, sleeping, getting books, getting stuff to buy books to read them, and you're telling me I wasted all those free mentality refills? Screw books. Although reading all those books taught me something. Not the actual books themselves, they didn't do shit, but staying up for so long gave me status conditions, and the more time I stayed up, the more I gained stuff like headaches, nervousness, confusion, and being tired. I do stuff like slowly decreasing my mental gauge, your controls are reversed, you can't run, yada yada yada. But luckily for me, going to bed fixes all that stuff, and even fast forwards time, and I don't even have to worry about a big ginormous moon crashing on me. We search around and fight James, and whenever you go near James when he's not eating or breaking people's spines, he follows you around and does nothing, I think. Speaking of James, I found his diary. I'm sure James wouldn't mind if we took a read. I go look in Catherine's room and oh my, I'll just keep this.
This is quite serious. I'm afraid I'll have
No, it's mine.
to be wise not to make too much of a fuss.
Screw you, Gregory Paul. Get back here. I need that so I can prove I have problems. Aha, I found you. What? Children, don't look. Maybe it's a good idea to leave them be. But in true fact, the dirty book wasn't what we needed, and we actually do need the self-care book. So we take that and go to Judgment Boy, and we do indeed get asked a question.
The hotel is full of danger! You can't run and you can't hide! So, what do you do?
I ain't scared. I faced a fan-made Simpsons horror game about eggs. If there's anything more scary than that, I'd love to hear it. Amazed, I'm sure, by our outstanding courage, he gives us a soul. After all this, I decided to go back to the library to read some books. And I found this guy randomly passed out. I feel like there was something supposed to be here and I had to learn this information. But hey, soul's a soul. Also, why does his dog have a sword through him? Also, a way of speeding up time would be nice. Trying to kill someone in a closet gets quite boring after a while if you don't know when they're coming. Although I do dig how it alerts you when you're close to a guest. Although I can't really sneak anywhere since the camera won't even turn around. At least give me like a peep behind the wall feature. Who knows, maybe there is one, I just never found out. I tried to spy on some of the guests and I see a cactus girl who states she's gonna steal my stuff once she catches me. Ooh, the nerve of this person. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, bye. We collect all the souls for the night and Death patches us up. Man, Death is great. The fortune teller who saves our games comes to Gregory and tells him that he's going to be consumed by the flames of ruin.
What a complete load of baloney.
Baloney is no laughing matter, young man.
Gregory, your mother was looking for you.
What?
Because of you, your mama's precious souls were stolen. You're in deep trouble.
Gregory? Mama, he's lying.
I'll see you later in my room.
Oh no!
Oh no, what's gonna happen to Gregory? He's fine. Actually, he unlocks the basement door so we can go to Jesus, Michael Jones. 3 floors? You don't go from 1 floor upgrade to 3 floors, no matter how linear it is. It's just unnecessary. We get introduced to, again, more guests. I would love to go into greater detail about the guests and how to get their souls, but I feel like that's kind of the fun part about the game, so I won't really spoil most of it. But I really like this Mario Party minigame that you have to play against Gregory. I found out that it lands wherever you try to stop it, so I just kept on getting perfect rolls while Gregory was clearly random based since he barely went anywhere. After doing all that,
Who's been messing with my pot?
stuff, we get a look at Gregory's mama.
Please forgive me.
Nobody cares. And even more guests. Like the Clockman, where I steal his kid's screwdriver and then I make the dad chase me until he fucking dies, and then I make the son plead to me to give back the screwdriver to fix his dad and fix the clocks, even offering me his soul, and right when I get the soul back, I steal again for no reason. Jeez, who's the real monster here? Who cares, because we finally got a speed up thingy! Now we can speed up time for an hour, in exchange for some sanity. I only wish that we got it for, I don't know, the first night. I can't use of anything now. And we get the other souls and get greeted by our final guest, Judgment Boy Golden Edition. Inside we have to face the final judgment where we must use all the knowledge we got from spying. I freaking love this part, purely from the fact that I found this from just the coincidence. I saw the pictures of Chef Boyardee. I saw her eating donuts. Most of the questions though were pretty obvious, but those 2 questions alone made me just feel awesome. We go back to our friend Death and we release all the souls. And now we can finally escape. But Mama Greg ain't gonna let that happen. She knocks us out and puts us in a room where we can easily take all of our stuff and go back. And yes, I do know this was just so we can get our ass handed to us, but it's pretty bad planning on her end. We actually have a boss fight, making her shoot the door until it unlocks. It's pretty easy apart from making her shoot directly at the door. We're finally at the final stretch, but Gregory tries to persuade us to come back. We ain't going back. Yes, we're finally. Oh, wait, hold on, Death. I need to go back. I forgot my books. We go back to try and bring Neko with us.
I can't bring myself to forget my pain. I don't need your pity. Just hurry up and go. You've already made your choice. Go. Don't look back.
I'll miss you, Neko. Oh, Neko means cat. I get it now. We leave the place, leaving Neko to. Oh God, no! Jesus, there's fire everywhere. The dog girl screaming. I heard her scream behind me, turning around as I saw the hotel in flames crumbling to the ground. How I got myself into this mess, I will never know. All I could do was run away along that path. Our character reveals to us that the hotel was actually a creation inside of his mind, so they could escape reality, and says that at one point he'll eventually return and possibly never escape, leading to the house to rebuild, and then they've set up for the new hard mode. Wow. Okay. Dark ending out of nowhere. But like I didn't have a single hint of, not wanting to get out. Jesus, it's screw hard mode. This review is long enough as it is. I've really enjoyed this game much more than I anticipated. This type of game is what I would have played for months as a kid. I would have definitely not noticed all the dark and adult subjects. Problems do become clear after the first night. This game requires patience and time, and lots of it. I had no real reason to collect all the books, and to my knowledge it doesn't even give you anything. Oh yeah, and the TV show was basically the same plot of the game, with a whole lot more characters. And it has an ideal character since it's an adult man with a family and not an adult man with a family stuck in a 7-year-old kid, so the ending fits much better. Oh, it's that time again. I'll give Gregory's horror show 6 in spookiness, 8 in enjoyment, 7 in atmosphere, and 7 in story. All giving it 7 expired cheeses out of 10. Boy, that was a long one. Hope you stuck with it until the end. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.